back at work in pretty tough shape. We had a real wild weekend up at the lake. And for all that fun I knew I'd have to pay. But now I can't wait for Saturday. But it's a hump day, middle of the week, it's a hump day. I can't believe it, there's 2 more days till this day's done, till I can have a little fun. Now Tuesdays always seem about 3 days long, with lack of motivation coming on strong. Because the week ahead still looks like an uphill climb, and TGIF is too far down the line. But it's a hump day, middle of the week, it's a hump day. I can't believe it, there's 2 more days till this day's done, until I can have a little fun. Now the work week seems to drag on and on, and when you're waiting for the weekend to come, but when Wednesday's done, I know it's all downhill, 'cause there's 3 days down and 2 more days to kill. And it's a hump day, middle of the week, it's a hump day. I can't believe it, there's 2 more days when this day's done, until I can have a little fun. Yeah, it's a hump day, middle of the week, it's a hump day. I can't believe it, there's 2 more days till this day's done, until I can have a little fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world.
I lie awake in bed at night and let a love song hold me tight. I hold my pillow to my heart, and when it gets to the tender part, the radio is never far away, keeps me company every night and day. That's why I'm in love with the radio. She's in love. I'm in love with the radio, 'cause it reaches to my very soul. She's in love. I'm in love with the radio. I hear the song that I love best. DJ's playing my request, spinning all my favorite songs. They keep me smiling all day long. There's music everywhere I go, 'cause everywhere I go there's a radio. That's why I'm in love with the radio. I'm in love with the radio, 'cause it reaches to my very soul. I'm in love with the radio. In the morning when I wake,
Her name is Jolie. That is Jolee. Jolie's Music. If you want to follow her on Facebook and social media, I'm in love with the radio. What a great song. And she is having a birthday today. I want to wish Jolie a very happy birthday. She's tuned in to the radio right now, listening to this program. Thank you, Jolie, for sending your hit song over to me. It is amazing. Thank you for doing that. And George Schneider kicking us off with a great tune called Hump Day. That's exactly what day it is. It is a Hump Day Wednesday edition, Indie Wednesday edition of the Tim Kelly Show, broadcasting from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. For the next 3 hours, I'll be playing the best in new indie country music by independent artists, and I've got 2 great radio interviews tonight. My second radio interview with my good friend Nick Taylor is up in hour number 1. In hour number 2, Lisa Thornquist from Nashville, Tennessee will join us on the program. You'll get to hear the stories behind their songs and lots of great country music on the radio tonight. I want to give a big thank you and shout out to all of the stations that replay this program. Great radio stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, Down the Road Radio.com from Ireland, Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio Texas, Radio 94.3 in Sweden, 957 hotandfunkyradio.com, KDubRadio.com, Boone Country Radio in Canada, TexasBrewRadio.com in Texas, NBRNonline.com in Nashville, Tennessee, and we just picked up a brand new station, 89.9 KICK.com. They are in Montreal, Canada, and the Music Room in the UK as well. You can catch The Tim Kelly Show on all the major streaming platforms like Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio. Anywhere you stream music, just Google search The Tim Kelly Show. This next song is making its radio debut tonight on the program. They are Ever Creek Union. This is called Like Me on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
If your Under Armour hoodie's got pine sap on it, and when you hear wailing, you say, sounds good, don't it? If you got a box stand on some family land and a camera on an old oak tree, your mama's probably praying 'cause you sound like me. If you hear Simple Man and reach for a can, frozen blue mountains on it. If you've been baptized with some blue eyes, then cursed the wind she was gone with. If your last name means more than what you've got in green, hell, you might be like me. If you got a truck that uses more oil than diesel, and your BAC sounds more like sense illegal, if you took a cat nap on that Bobcat in the shade, it's 103. Well, I'll be praying for you 'cause you sound like me. You hear Simple Man and reach for a can, frozen blue mountains on it. If you've been baptized with some blue eyes, then cursed the wind she was gone with. If your last name means more than what you've got in green, hell, you might be like me. You spent younger days in a drunken rage and grew up at 33. Prayers must have worked 'cause you sound like me. You hear Simple Man and reach for a can, frozen blue mountains on it. If you've been baptized with some blue eyes, then cursed the wind she was gone with. If your last name means more than what you've got in green, hell, you might be like me.
tracks rolling on the Tim Kelly Show.
It's Indie Wednesday.
Sing it out loud.
New indie country.
Stand up proud.
Heartland stories you ain't heard yet. Tim Kelly's got the best you'll get. It's Indie Wednesday.
Come on, come on.
New indie country all night long. Tim Kelly's playing what you need today. The Tim Kelly Show. Indie Wednesday.
Small town stages to the big wide sky.
First time spinning, give them all a try.
One listen and you wanna hit replay. Tim's got the future on your airwaves.
It's Indie Wednesday.
There goes the alarm. Feel so good in each other's arms. And the thunder and rain would make a perfect day to just stay where we are. That 9 to 5 ain't so bad, but ain't nothing richer than what we have. I bet nobody would miss us. It won't be suspicious if we just hang back. If you're thinking what I'm thinking, then it would be a shame if we didn't get caught up in the downpour. Oh Lord, clothes scattered on the floor. Better cancel plans for the day. Yeah, we're talking lights out on the couch. Baby, get the candles out. Might as well pop some champagne. Don't wanna waste the rain. Throw that old vinyl on. Draw the shades and turn off the phone. It ain't nobody's business if it's health or it's sickness keeping us at home. It may be nothing fancy, but you know I love it when we get caught up in the downpour. Oh Lord, clothes scattered on the floor. Better cancel plans for the day. Yeah, we're talking lights out on the couch. Baby, get the candles out. Might as well pop some champagne. Don't wanna waste the rain. And if we're lucky, the streets will flood. One day just ain't enough. Caught up in the downpour. Oh Lord, clothes scattered on the floor. Better cancel plans for the day. Yeah, we're talking lights out on the couch. Baby, get the candles out. Might as well pop some champagne. Caught up in the downpour. Oh Lord, clothes scattered on the floor. Better cancel plans for the day. Yeah, we're talking lights out on the couch. Baby, get the candles out. Might as well pop some champagne. Don't wanna waste the rain. 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 Why don't you close those curtains, baby?
That is a brand new single out to radio from a talented young lady by the name of Connor Brooke. It is Conner, and Brooke has an E on the end of it, Connor Brooke, and that is called Waste the Rain. I'll be interviewing that talented young lady later on this year, and you can check out my full live interview schedule of upcoming interviews at the bottom of the homepage of my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Tonight I'll be interviewing Nick Taylor from the Sunshine State of Florida. Florida here in just a little bit. I'm going to play a couple of more songs, and then he'll join us on the program. How about this next artist making his radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show, and I will be interviewing him in October. His name is Steven Styles. Now, that's Steven with the PH and Styles. Steven Styles. It is called Whiskey and Vinyl on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
It's a hell of a high chasing sunshine. It's a hell of a low when you hide it deep inside. I'm all alone trying to fight that feeling. Man, I know just what I needed. I drop the needle down and play something slow. Sometimes it's champagne and caviar, neon lights and honky-tonk bars. Sometimes it's a preacher and a Bible. But tonight, it's whiskey and vinyl. Take a shot and one more to numb the pain, and turn down the lights till you stop loving her today. I can hear heaven calling. I sit back and let the tears start falling. I get lost in the melody and let it take my soul. Sometimes it's champagne and caviar, neon lights and honky-tonk bars. Sometimes it's a preacher and a Bible. But tonight, it's whiskey and vinyl. Sometimes it's champagne and caviar, neon lights and honky-tonk bars. Sometimes it's a preacher and a Bible. But tonight, it's whiskey and vinyl. Whiskey and vinyl. Tonight is Jones, Cash, and Haggard in a spiral. Whiskey and vinyl.
This hour of The Tim Kelly Show is sponsored by Aaron Boltinghouse Music. Check out Aaron Boltinghouse Music on the sponsors page at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com and at Aaron Boltinghouse on YouTube.
Got the windows down on a two-lane road. Got your hand in mine, we're headed for the coast. Laughing like the good times will always last. Once we hit the sand, there'll be no turning back. I wish summertime could last all year. Fishing poles bent over an ice cold beer. The worries disappear and the bad times go. Tiki bars, tan lines, and some Kodak Gold. If you ever wanna get away, just head south to Corpus Christi Bay. That's where we'll go. Palm trees blowing close to Mexico. This ain't Malibu, it ain't Key West. It's got everything that I love best. We don't need a plan, we don't need a map. tank full of gas and a 6-string in the back. I wish summertime could last all year. Fishing poles bent over a nice cold beer. Worries disappear and the bad times go. Tiki bars, tan lines, and some Kodak gold. If you ever wanna get away, just head south to Corpus Christi Bay. That's where we'll go. Palm trees blowing close to Mexico. If you ever wanna get away, just head south to Corpus Christi Bay. That's where we'll go. Yeah, that's where we'll go. Once you get here, you'll never wanna leave. Well, I couldn't blame you. I could use some company.
That is the latest single out to radio from my good friend Aaron Boltinghouse, and that is the 5th time that it has been played on this program. It's such a great song. Close to Mexico is the title of it, based on where he lives in the planet. He is in Corpus Christi, Texas, and that is pretty close to Mexico, absolutely. And Aaron Boltinghouse is a great sponsor of the Tim Kelly Show. You can check him out on the sponsors tab and a bunch of other tabs on my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. You'll see all the sponsors scroll by in one banner, and you can stop that scroll every second and a half or so and click on the one that you want to check out, and it'll take you right to what they've got going on in the world of country music. My interview with Nick Taylor is going to happen after one more song. Cherie Swartz, songwriter or songbird Cherie Swartz. She's a great songwriter. She is in the KICR Songwriter Showcase with a bunch of demo songs, but she also is a singer, and she performed this next one we're going to play. It is called What I've Overcome from Cherie Swartz on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
My feelings can lie, but you always tell the truth. Every time you call my name, reminds me I can't change. I've tasted the poison that promised me peace. I've been selfish for too long. Lord, I wanna come home. I'm in a constant battle for my very soul. Scars show me what I've done, but also remind me of what I've overcome. Pain was my prison. I built every wall. The blood on your hands rewrote what Satan planned. Lord, I'm down on my knees. Scars show me what I've done, but also remind me of what I've overcome. Scars show me what I've done, but also remind me of what I've overcome.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, the #1 indie country radio station in the world, according to Google.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio. It is Indie Wednesday. I'm playing the best in new country music, and I've got some great radio interviews in the program tonight. My good friend Nick Taylor is back for another great radio interview. How are you tonight, my friend?
I'm doing great. I'm doing better than ever.
There you go.
'Cause I'm here talking to you guys and everybody out there listening.
You betcha. And boy, I'll tell you what, speaking of listening, we have been listening to your music. It is fantastic. And for folks that didn't hear our first interview, we're going to tell the story behind these 3 songs we're going to play tonight that I've been playing for a while. And you got some great stuff, man. Keep it up.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And I'll just take just a second just to say thank you everybody that's listening to the music. I'll say that once again if you haven't heard anything about me or anything, just thank you.
Absolutely.
From my heart.
You are welcome. You're a rising star in the world of country music, no doubt. I love playing your music, and you were born in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, but at some point you moved to Florida, and you're in the Sunshine State now, huh?
Yeah, I was a bit young. My dad was into music, country music, so he was doing the whole scene.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what got me born in Nashville, Tennessee. And about when I was 5, I had moved down to Tampa, Florida, and I've kind of been there ever since. And my family does bluegrass music, so there was no, I always wanted to go back up to Nashville and everything, but
Right.
They kind of have paid their way in Florida and showed me, you don't have to live in Nashville, Tennessee to do music.
Well, I've said that for a long time. There's especially a lot of recording studios around the country that are just fantastic, huh?
Oh yeah. It's exciting always. I love going to Nashville all the time, and Austin, Texas as well. But yeah, most definitely, I've found a good life over here in Florida too. So
I love it. And
oh yeah.
your family had a bluegrass band, the Kentucky Sleepy Hollow, and they shared the stages with the legendary Johnny Paycheck, Bill Monroe, Ralph Stanley, the great Porter Wagner, who grew up about an hour and a half from where I'm at here in Branson and in West Plains, Missouri. So.
Yes, they did. My grandmother started the band, and it's been family throughout 3 generations now. My cousin Blue Oni is actually leading the band now. He's a lead picker, and they have been through. They've seen a lot of good things, in their day. And my grandma, they started their own actual festival down in Brooksville, Florida. And Chubby Wise was there, and a lot of cool stuff in background on the bluegrass side, and my family and all that. Yeah.
That's a genre I love too, and I play some of that on this program. I've gotten into playing the bluegrass and the gospel music too, and I just started the Gospel Greats on my website. So if you have gospel music, and I know you do, or you're making some, you're getting ready to, so we'll put you in the Gospel Greats too, and it'll play 24/7 over there for you.
Absolutely, yeah. I'd love to send you some. I'm definitely working on gospel and leaning into more Christian music as well, and other projects as well. But yes, definitely.
Awesome. Now, you have faced a lot of challenges in your life coming up in music, but this one challenge a lot of people don't have. You were born completely deaf in your right ear, so that was definitely a challenge for you, and doing music and being able to sing and all that. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, it has been a challenge. What would help me answer the question way better is if I could have a day where I could hear out of 2 ears, really, so I could see, because I assume that there's been some things with learning the guitar and rhythms, hands, and how I hear out of my left ear. So when I'm playing guitar, I can't hear out of my right. You mainly hear out of the sound hole of the guitar on the right side. So I do feel like, there's a little bit of loss on the hearing that affects me stereo-wise that I struggle with. So, and I would assume, that's one thing I assume too. And as far as, you know, your live music, it gets even louder there. So when you go out and play
Yeah.
shows or anything, that's a struggle as well. But luckily, I was born with only hearing out one ear, so I don't know. You know, I don't know what it's like. So it doesn't, at times, in a positive aspect of it, it doesn't feel like missing out on anything. So
Yeah.
but
Well, it says that it sharpened your one ear for emotion. It made your voice more intentional, and it gave you a deeper understanding of the power of a well-told story. And boy, I'll tell you what, that you're in the perfect genre for that in country music and bluegrass too. But they tell some great stories. 3 chords and the truth, they say, for country music.
oh yeah, it's life. Life. You know, you play it backwards, you get everything back. It's yep. It covers 0 to 100.
Yep.
Absolutely. Good genre.
And it says you've lived every word of your songs too, so that's awesome.
Yes, I try to.
Yeah, there you go.
I try my best to, yeah. But yeah.
The first song that we're going to play tonight was actually written by someone else. It was Glenda Baker. Man, I'll tell you what, I love this song. It's called "You Can Hear Me Cry," and she wrote a banger for you, man. I love playing this one, and I'll tell you how many times I've played it already. I think it's 16 times. Yeah, tonight's going to be number 17. So I absolutely love it. You actually, it says the night before I found out on the news that the CBS interview was going to happen, you're scrolling through Instagram and you came across a guy by the name of Steve Owen. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I will compare this to another Henry deal, like as this offering my voice as a service, because, you know, it's a gift from the Lord. And so if you don't, about Henry Evans and stuff, but Glenda Baker, I met her, so basically the night before I found out about the interview was actually going to happen on CBS about Henry Evans and Jane Evans and their story. I was doom scrolling on Instagram, and I came across Steve Owen's video, and he was talking about his A&R Tuesdays, and it was saying, he basically instructing, you know, just if you're an artist, to leave a comment and your Instagram handle, tag them in a post of you singing that's on your Instagram page. So I went ahead and did that, and he had reached out and ended up connecting me with Glenda Baker. That's how I had met her, and we got to talking, and ended up, she had sent me her song "You Hear Me Cry," and we collaborated on it, and it actually took me a year to do this song. I would say throughout that whole year in communication with Glenda, keeping her updated. You know, I feel like the devil definitely fought to keep that one on the shelf for sure. But
Wow.
We ended up collaborating on it, and it was written for the silent battles, long nights, and prayers that feel unheard. But none of it goes unseen, even the ones you can't put into words. So I'm very glad and very blessed to be part of that song, and to her have shared it with me. And you know, anybody that feels touched or that it's helps them anyway, just very blessed.
Yep, that's awesome. You know, Henry Evans, the guy that you're talking about, is one of the songwriters in my KICR Songwriter Showcase in there. And the email that you sent me, it's great to see that he's coming out with some new music too here real soon. So I look forward to getting that and putting it in his showcase. Just a fantastic gentleman, and you know, and I know you guys even have a deeper relationship, and you're getting ready to actually meet him in person for the first time, aren't you?
I am actually, yep, very first time. It'll be in October.
October. Okay.
So that's gonna be really cool. October, I'm actually gonna be flying out from Florida to California, to the Saratoga Rotary. Well, I'll be performing at the Saratoga Rotary Club in California. Actually, with Henry. He's, I believe he will be there as well. He actually does a lot of speeches and stuff. So me and him will actually do a joint show together and talk more about our story and perform music, and it'll be a good time out there. It's actually a collaboration between West Valley College and College of Adaptive Arts.
Okay. Awesome. Well, I'll tell you what, Missouri is a flyover state, but you're welcome to land here on the way back or on the way to, and I'd love to meet you too, brother.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to meet you as well, Tim.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, it'll happen one of these days, but it's sure great to meet you through the radio airwaves. And I've always loved your music, and your mom, Vicky. I mean, she's fantastic and a huge supporter of you. And I talk about it all the time, you know, having that family support and doing what you're doing in music. And when you put business behind music, it's not always an easy business either, is it? So having that support, there's nothing like it.
No, definitely not. There's nothing like it. My mom's my biggest fan, and she's very helpful.
Yep.
And she's very supportive. The word supportive is she's beyond it. She could be. I'd definitely say she's a good reason because it gets hard. It gets hard sometimes. So it's good when you have a rock or
absolutely.
Yep.
Now, speaking of that new music that you got coming out, you've got I Know a guys coming out, Water into Wine, some Christian songs. Like I said, we'll put you in the Gospel Greats there on that program and get you some play over there. And Evergreen Union, tell us about this one too.
Yeah, so Evercreek,
Evercreek, I'm sorry, I said green.
No
Evercreek.
worries, Tim, no worries. It's brand new. It's a joint partnership between me and my good buddy Blaine Corson. We wrote a lot of songs. It's called Evercreek Union. Ever is actually my last name is Avarice. It kind of sounds like Everest. So stage name is Taylor, but my real name Nicholas Avarice. But anyways, and Creek works with him, Blaine Corson, and his roots. So we came up with Evercreek Union, and we got a lot of music coming out. We have one already out now that he's singing called Like Me. It's out on all platforms right now, and I got Numbs the Pain and Good and Goodbye coming out soon as well. I'll be releasing those. Okay. But that is a new venture that I started in another band that I'm a part of, and we definitely got a lot of projects and music coming out.
That is awesome. Now, I don't normally ask about a song that I'm not going to play tonight on the radio, but I am curious now. This song, Numbs the Pain, is that a drinking song or something else? I'm curious.
You nailed it. It's actually brings us back. It's a drinking song. Kind of like in Texas rodeo bars theme.
Okay.
Would be the best way to describe that. A love for a woman over in Texas and the rodeo scene, in the bar.
Okay.
So it is another drinking song.
There you go. Well, I'll tell you what, that Texas country is really hot. I'm a member of the Texas Country Music Association as well, and they have their own award show. They have their own radio charting. They've got that red dirt country thing going on. You write a song anyway Texas related, it's going to do well, I think.
Oh yeah. For sure, it's a big country music scene over there, and they're their own world over there, and great music.
Absolutely. Now, I mentioned in the KICR Songwriter Showcase we got Henry Evans, and you guys have done some collaborations, and you probably are willing to do that with other folks too, and maybe have somebody reach out to you and say, "Hey, I like your style. I would love to write with you," or "I would sure as a female maybe, or another artist would like to do a duet with you." I bet you're open to that, right?
Absolutely, I'm open to that. I definitely like, to offer my voice as a service. It was a gift, and definitely open to it.
Yeah, well, that's awesome, man.
I would add, one thing I would add on that is just, there is a lot of songwriters out there, and it's also a dream to see their, song come to life. And so I'd love to be a part of that and help that dream also come true for other people.
Oh, I love hearing that because, that actually happened a few months ago. I've got one in there. His name's Doc Arnett. And he sent me a song, and he said, "Which of the independent artists that you play could you hear singing this?" And as soon as I heard the song, I said, sounds like Terrence Hart to me. Well, it circles back around about 2 months ago, or 3 months it's been since he hit me up, and now Doc Arnett has this song playing that Terrence Hart recorded, and it went into the studio and cut, and so now I've played it a couple of times on the radio, and they just did a fantastic job. And that's the way that the Songwriter Showcase works is, these demos, one of these artists are going to record them, then it's going to circle back around to this show as a fully done song, and then it'll go out to the 13 radio stations that we're on, just like you're doing tonight.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's awesome. It's another opportunity for so many people to, get closer to their dreams and a lot of joy, and it's really cool.
Absolutely.
And it's really awesome that you do that, Tim. Really.
You're welcome. There's a lot of great demos out there, and I've wondered what to do with those for a long, long time, and so that's what we come up with in this show called the Demo Listen Derby. It's almost full. I can do 1,000 demos in there. I've got well over 900 now playing around the clock over there. A lot of great songs. So,
Oh, yeah.
now you as a songwriter, I bet you from time to time you get writer's block, and you're like, man, I'm having a hard time coming up with something. So that's exactly what it's for too. Maybe you can pick one out of those files, and and you probably even have songs pitched to you now, I bet.
I do. I do. There was a point where it wasn't like that a lot, but I do feel, I would say I got a lot. There's a lot of songs and a lot of, man, do I do this one, do that one, and all that. So that, but a little, yeah, for sure, a little bit.
Now, when Glenda sent you this song, and however you got it, You Can Hear Me Cry, did you guys talk about the vibe of the song, and that way you can come up with the melody and how this thing's going to play out? Because it just turned out fantastic.
Well, yeah. So Glenda actually, for this one, I kind of wanted. She had her ideas on the melody wise, and I actually wanted her. I did it for her, and I wanted to. I sang it for her, and I wanted her vision to kind of shine on how he wrote it. I already loved the song so much, but I didn't want to step over on that too. I want everybody to be happy. So
right.
she did send it over to me, and we did collab. There was a couple things we worked on together, and it had changed, but for the most part, I kept it the same as she's seen it. As she's seen it when she had said it. Yes. Now,
coming up with your own songs and telling your own story, it's a little bit easier, I would think, to put your heart and your emotion into it, because it's really about you and affects you in your life or whatever has happened. But putting your heart and soul into somebody else's song and somebody else's words, I bet when this was done, she was blown away by it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I know that she was real moved by it, connected, and very happy. And I know she had cried.
Wow.
And it touched her very well.
That's awesome.
A lot. Yeah.
We see those talent competitions all the time, and in fact, next month we're going to see Hannah Harper, who just won American Idol. She's from Willow Springs, Missouri, about an hour or so from Branson, and I've been to that little town before, and didn't know she lived there at the time, and now everybody knows. But when you tell the stories like she did with a simple song called "String Cheese," and when she was telling it on her her open audition on American Idol, she made Carrie Underwood cry just telling the story of the song. Having postpartum depression from a pregnancy and all of that stuff. And her little boy comes to her and says, "Mommy, can you open my string cheese?" That kind of thing. And when you hear all of those things, and she's a good Christian woman, I've heard too, because I just had another artist I interviewed that just recently went and saw her in St. Louis too, and just had a fantastic time, and she's great. But that's the kind of stuff that resonates with people, isn't it? Those kind of stories that you get to tell, and then you're meeting folks in your shows, in your live shows, and getting to hear some of their stories too. It's just awesome, isn't it?
It is. And those definitely are the ones that resonate the most. It's the ones that are real, like String Cheese. Who would have thought of that? But it's actually just real. I haven't met a kid yet that doesn't like cheese.
Yep.
And but it's just down to the straight up real, and I'm finding more and more as we're growing, the earth, as we're moving forward, it's liking, they're wanting real.
Yeah.
And yep. And
well,
it's
and for a guy to cry, that's not a normal thing. We don't like to show our emotions in that area. Right. But when you come up with a song as a guy and take this song on, You Can Hear Me Cry is the title of it. I mean, to me, that speaks volumes in itself.
Yeah, it's hard, to be open like that and cry, and I figured I cried on my CBS interview, and so I need to just embrace it, kind of like Jelly Roll does. He was saying the other day, I seen something saying that, man, if I get a video or something, I'm not crying on, but
yeah,
it is hard at times. You don't want to, as a guy, you don't want to show those side of you, but
right. I'll tell you what, my director of new artist promotions, Michael Richard, if you didn't hear that interview last Friday night, he got pretty emotional towards the end too, but he loves country music like nobody I've ever seen, and so he has found me a bunch of artists in this past year or so that I have played on this program. I've been able to interview them and everything, and it's his love for country music and his passion for doing something in radio. He never got to radio until he got on my show, but it was just something that was so emotional for him, and I got get all of that, and he got to live out his dream. And when you're doing it through music and you hear it on the radio, it's probably still gets you going pretty emotional too, hearing yourself on the radio, huh?
Oh yeah, it does. You definitely go rewind backwards, and
Yep.
is that really me on the radio? And just it takes you down a lane of how far you come, or where you were back then, or at this age, and
Yep.
so yeah, definitely. It definitely does.
Well, I'm going to tell you how well your songs are doing. We're going to play You Can Hear Me Cry for the 17th time on this program. Then we're going to come back and talk about two more songs. One Bar Stool will play for the 41st time. That's how well it's being liked. And we'll play Bourbon for the 8th time when we continue with Nick Taylor, Tayler. And we'll talk about his last name and all of that later on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
I close my eyes, but I know you're there. All the pain that I've had, all the sleepless nights that I've cried in the silence, I know you hear me cry. The world makes me weak, but you make me strong. In those nights that I lie there in pain, you hear me cry. You hear me cry. These scars, they'll fade. The pain, the suffering, the constant pain, you'll take away. You'll heal me from this flesh and bone. The world makes me weak, but you make me strong. In those nights that I lie in pain, you hear me cry. You hear me I'll let these tears fall down my face, 'cause I know someday you'll wipe them away. I'll place my prayers in your sweet grace, 'cause one day I'll meet you there. The world makes me weak, but you make me strong. In those nights that I lie in pain, you hear me cry. You hear me cry. Lord, you hear me cry.
Once again, his name is Nick Taylor. That is a hit song on your hands, my friend. You Can Hear Me Cry, and I love playing that one. And Glenda Baker, you wrote a hit. Thank you for sending that and to us and putting Nick Taylor's voice to it. There you go. Good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yep, I love it. This next song we're going to play, 41st time that I'm playing it, One Bar Stool. You did such a great job on this, too. And by the way, I love a ballad in the world of country music, and these are both great.
Oh yeah, I'm a ballad guy for sure. I think I try to not put out too many ballads. I love ballads, and
Yep.
but yeah, this one, One Bar Stool is a great This one actually took me a long time to get done. It was about 6 years for finally seeing the finished product. But it was between like two different songs, and that actually kind of collided. That I wrote at completely different times, and but it came together great. I wrote that actually with Ann. This was co-written with Anna Marr and Susan Callagher, and they helped me really bring that story in. The second verse, and moving on to the end, really connecting it as like in the second verse about the car crash, and how the guy had lost his wife to that car crash, and that's so he just keeps one bar stool at a time.
Wow.
That he will slowly work his way out of it, but one bar stool at a time is kind of where the idea of the hook came from.
Yeah.
Was I was like, man, how can I make that a story like one bar stool at a time? And because I like to come up with like a title.
Right.
And then try to make a story for the title.
Build it around it.
Style, writing. Yeah, then work around it. So sometimes I do get stuck, and I writer's block, like you had mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
And so the co-writers that I have, they've been really great, and they helped me really connect dots. So I definitely can't take credit 100% for one bar stool as far as the story goes completely. They definitely had a lot of help with my co-writers.
Isn't that something? And you were mentioning earlier too, I mean, I'll just say this, there probably is, I know there is no instant gratification in the world of country music or music in general. It takes a while for you to start seeing the benefits of writing that song or reaping the rewards from it, because you mentioned even about You Can Hear Me Cry, for whatever reason, the devil even got in the way, and tried to stop that song, and it didn't happen. But, there's so many little roadblocks and things. You got to pay your dues and do the due diligence of making this music and just waiting for it to play out. And boy, it's doing it for you now, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Life's been teaching me patience.
Yeah.
I'm very impatient sometimes.
Yeah, me.
But yeah, I'm being taught. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you just hold on and keep going at it, and pieces kind of connect, and the puzzle kind of connects.
Yep, absolutely.
Yep.
And, I'm the same way as you, with the titles. I can think of interesting titles all day long, and I like puns and different things like that, play on words. And that's how the Demolition Derby came about, because I've been to a Demolition Derby, but I thought, what about a program of just listening to demos? So, now it's the Demolition Derby, so you can listen to the demos. But, it's just interesting. And a lot of that changes over the 3 minutes and 53 seconds that I'm looking at of the title of One Barstool, of little lyrics change in the song. Maybe the title does change a little bit. Everything happens behind the scenes, but it plays out in 3:53, and it came out fantastic.
Man, that's great to hear. That's what you want. You put all this time and energy into a song, and you put it out, and then the feedback is awesome. And
yep.
I'm glad everybody likes that song a lot.
You betcha.
And, it's a sad story. It's a sad story, but
man, you've been in my TikTok lives. Your mom's in there all the time. Every time I play it, somebody makes a comment, hey, this is my favorite song of all the ones they've heard of yours or whatever, and people just resonating with it. And that's what you want, man. And then your job was done, right?
Yeah. It was. It just means it means it's time to work on the sequel. What's the next one?
Right.
What's the next one? It's but yeah, it's really great, and it's super awesome to hear.
It is. I get a lot of one-word song titles. This third one we're going to play for you is simply called Bourbon. I love this, but tell us about this one too.
Yeah, so I'm glad you said started with One Barstool, at least when you came back. I actually view Bourbon as like a sequel to One Barstool. It is another drinking song. Now, I do say it's a sequel, but actually, if you listen to the story, maybe it kind of contradicts itself. But melody-wise and sound-wise, it's another drinking song, and that's where I see it as a sequel. But this one started, really, it's the thought of blue-collar man. I'm a blue-collar guy. I work a lot. And, you come home, you sit down in your recliner, you're tired, and that's where the idea of that kind of came from, where I just started jotting down lyrics to that. And this one was another one that I had help with Anna Marr and Susan Callagher that we wrote as well, Bourbon. But it was really based around and started from the blue-collar guy is just tired. He's at home, and he goes to work, comes home, and he's in this loop, but he's thinking about this girl. So that one's the gist of Bourbon. And they were married once, and but he's wanting her back real bad. But he goes to work, comes home alone, and but he wants so bad to hold her, like a good shot of bourbon.
Wow. I love it. You make some great music, my friend, and your voice too is, it's the real deal. It's country music, and so keep doing your thing, man. It's a pleasure to have you back on the program, and have a great rest of your summer, and then, of course, this October, say hello to our good friend Henry Evans as well for all of us.
Absolutely. We'll tell them hi from all you guys, and likewise,
and his wife Jane.
Yes, most definitely. Yep, and his wife Jane Evans. Yep.
Yep, absolutely. Sure. Where can folks find Nick Taylor on social media? Your last name's a little different, so it stands out. It's Tayler, Nick Taylor. Tell us where we can find you.
Yeah, you can find me on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You can also YouTube, and then as far as for music, is uploaded on Spotify if you like to stream things, and Apple Music, all the music store platforms as well. Yep, and also I got there's I am doing shows there as well. I got some in Jacksonville, Florida coming up. Under Ever Creek Union, and then I'll also be in California, like we had talked about with Henry Evans. Yeah. And a couple shows, my Bluegrass family band that they're going to be doing, and that'll be in Florida, Perry, Florida.
Okay, awesome. Well, if you're in that area, go see Nick Taylor in a live show. Tell him you heard him tonight on the Tim Kelly Show. And thank you for another great radio interview, my friend. It's always a pleasure to catch up with you. And we just absolutely think the world of you and your mom, Vicki. And she's in here all the time. Great supporter of not only you, but all these other artists. And she loves them all. And, I know you're her favorite. You're one of my favorites, too. How about it?
I'm very blessed to hear that. Thank
you betcha, my friend. Yeah. Thank you for doing the program. It's been a pleasure. We're going to play One Bar Stool and Bourbon coming up on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
And all the whiskey out down doesn't chase them away. And all them images keep coming back to stay. All the things I wish I would have done or said swirl like heavy smoke inside my head. Should get up, go home while I can walk, but I'll be here till bartender's last call. Hell, this naughty proof ain't cutting it like it should. My burrows ain't replacing the red lip taste of you. And I'd do anything, turn back the clock if I could. Your memory still holds me all night through. While the band keeps singing our favorite lines. One bar stool at a time. I still smell your perfume from last New Year's Eve. Your head on my shoulder, my heart on my sleeve. You grabbed my head, said, let's run with the wind. Escape these four walls when the dance lights grow dim. That slick dark street took a turn I can't erase. Worn out tires on my dad's 83, left no trace. Hell, this naughty proof ain't cutting it like it should. My burrows ain't replacing the red lip taste of you. And I'd do anything, turn back the clock if I could. Your memory still holds me all night through. While the band keeps singing our favorite line. One bar stool a time. Pocket full of heartbreak, two hands on the wheel. Keep seeing your last glance, still can't believe it's real. Hell, this naughty proof ain't cutting it like it should. Marlboro's ain't replacing the red lip taste of you. And I'd do anything, turn back the clock if I could. Your memory still holds me all night through, while the band keeps singing our favorite line. One bar stool at a time. One bar stool at a time.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Been thinking of you, we had so many dreams. They're all I got these days, now I have no one else to please. 'Cause once a time I knew all the little ways to make you smile. Now it seems I go to work, come home, go to bed alone. Morning comes and it's the same all over again. I want so bad to hold you more than I could imagine. I've been running through memories like a good shot of bourbon. Liquid gold over ice in a whiskey glass. Smooth burn, I wanna drink it down too fast, but I held it in the palm of my hand too long. Now, darling, both the whiskey and you are gone. Darling, I need to have you in my life again. I wanna walk you down the aisle, give you 100%. You would make all I do feel worthwhile, and I pray, but for now since I go to work, come home, go to bed alone. Morning comes and it's the same all over again. I want so bad to hold you more than I could imagine. I've been running through memories like a good shot of bourbon. Liquid gold over ice in a whiskey glass. Smooth burn, I wanna drink it down too fast, but I held it in the palm of my hand too long. Now, darling, both the whiskey and you are gone. I'll take one more shot, 'cause I still got hope. I want so bad to hold you more than I could imagine. I've been running through memories like a good shot of bourbon. Liquid gold over ice in a whiskey glass. Smooth burn, I wanna drink it down too fast, but I held it in the palm of my hand too long. Now, darling, both the whiskey and you are gone. Both the whiskey and you are gone.
That is called Bourbon. Before that, One Bar Stool, and You Can Hear Me Cry. 3 great songs and the stories behind them tonight with my good friend Nick Taylor. Nick Taylor Music on social media, and his last name is a little different. It is Tayler. Go check out Nick Taylor. He is fantastic, and tell him you heard tonight's interview on The Tim Kelly Show. And after the live show is over, that will go in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. That tab is at the top of the homepage of KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. I am live on that website right now. I am also broadcasting live on Facebook. I'm live on YouTube. KICR Indie Country Radio is the YouTube channel. And then I'm live on TikTok right now at Tim Kelly on Air. And come in and say hello. Tell us where you're listening from. And we'd love to meet you and turn you on to the best in new country music. That is absolutely what we would love to do tonight. How about this next artist kicking off hour number 2 of the program, making his radio debut tonight on the show? His name is Adam James Watson. His song out to radio right now is called I've Had It With You on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Hey, baby, if you got something to say, tell it to me straight instead of walking away. Bad rumors keep on flying around. Every time I get up, I keep on falling back down. Life would be easier too if you'd leave me alone instead of calling so soon. That decision you promised to make, how much time do you think it'll take? I've had it with you. I've had it with you. Alive, I feel like saying goodnight before I've opened my eyes. It's so bad that when we do make a date, you either say you can't make it or you're gonna be late. Just tell me what you want me to do so I can get on with life instead of thinking about you. You know all the trouble you made. Today I met up with you and you made a mistake. I've had it with you. Something to say, tell it to me straight instead of walking away. Instead of walking away. I've had it with you. I've had it with you.
This hour of The Tim Kelly Show is sponsored by Katie Lee Russell Music. Find Katie Lee Russell Music on the Sponsors tab at KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com, and on all major music streaming platforms.
Rolling down the highway, windows down, sun in my eyes, got my baby by my side, and I'm feeling so
Remember all those late drives? You complained about the dust, but my Chevy just keeps rolling. In my Chevy I trust. You took off with the sunset, but I'm not feeling blue, 'cause my truck's got my back and it's truer than you. I love my Chevy truck more than I could ever love you. It never lets me down, always pulls me through. With the radio up and the sky so blue, I love my Chevy truck more than I could ever love you. Maybe someday I'll find a love that's built to last. But until then, I'm sticking with my foot on the gas. I love my Chevy truck more than I could ever love you. It never lets me down, always pulls me through. With the radio up and the sky so blue, I love my Chevy truck more than I could ever love you. With the radio up and the sky so blue, I love my Chevy truck more than I could ever love you. Yeah, my Chevy's got my heart and that's the honest truth. I love my Chevy truck more than I could ever love you.
Her name is Katie Lee Russell. She's a great sponsor for the Tim Kelly Show. You can check her out on the sponsors tab at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com, just like the commercial said. And you can check out that song probably on this program. That's the 11th time that I Love My Chevy Truck has been aired on the Tim Kelly Show. I love that song. And I have a Chevy truck, by the way, as well. Jason Breedlove has a brand new song out to radio. It is called Boy from the South. Let's play it right now on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on this Indie Wednesday.
It's been a long, long time putting words into rhyme. At least I had troubles and mountains to climb. I keep on trucking, 'cause that's what I do. If you don't know me by now, let me tell you. I'm a redneck and beer drinking, son of a gun, guitar picking, boy from the South. Like the girls shaking what their mama gave them in tight-fitting jeans and long necks going down. I'm gonna party all night long, give me a Hank song, get loose and get loud. I'm a redneck and beer drinking, son of a gun, guitar picking, boy from the South. Down here in Houston, we love our country music. To step into that good old country gold. From the last call to the last song, we're gonna party all night long. Strike up the band, let those good times roll. I'm a redneck and beer drinking, son of a gun, guitar picking, boy from the South. Like the girls shaking what their mama gave them in tight-fitting jeans and long necks going down. I'm gonna party all night long, give me a Hank song, get loose and get loud. I'm a redneck working boy from the South. Yeah.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do.
Today's country.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country. We could be backseat drinking, kissing at the river's edge, or under these stars. And you could call me crazy, say it ain't worth saving, but if you're wondering where we are, we're dirty dancing in the sawdust and in the mud and in the moonlight and in the love. I can't get enough of you. Just taking our time on the floorboard and on the floor underneath these neon doors. So baby, grab my hand, we'll dirty dance the night away, the night away. You know I don't need no music, you know how to move me. I'll follow your lead, and you can call me darling. Tell me that you're falling, and I'll fall in too deep. We're dirty dancing in the sawdust and in the mud and in the moonlight and in the love. I can't get enough of you. Just taking our time on the floorboard and on the floor underneath these neon doors. So baby, grab my hand, we'll dirty dance the night away, the night away. Take me to that place where it's just you and me, baby. Dirty dancing in the sawdust and in the mud and in the moonlight and in the love. I can't get enough of you. Just taking our time on the floorboard and on the floor underneath these neon doors. So baby, grab my hand, we'll dirty dance the night away, the night away.
Her name is Lainey Reichmiller. She's a great singer-songwriter from South Africa. That is a great tune called Dirty Dancing. You can check out the video to Dirty Dancing on YouTube on Lainey Reichmiller's YouTube page. And you can check out our upcoming interview. The full live interview schedule is looking real good. You can check it out at the bottom of the homepage of my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. I look forward to talking to Lainey and finding out all about her and talking about songs that we'll play that she'll get to pick pick three, and I hope Dirty Dancing's one of them. I absolutely love playing that one. Well, I love playing this next song from my good friend Cheryl Nye. It is called The Way I Need to Be Loved by You. Let's do that, and then my second radio interview with Lisa Thornquist is coming up on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best, on this Indie Wednesday.
Yes, feel good time.
Turn the dial up, let your heart unwind.
Fresh new voices rolling down your way.
We're riding into town on a brand new wave. It's a Tim Kelly Show. Indie Wednesday, spinning all the best in new indie country.
Back road bars and big bright dreams. You hear tomorrow stars first, right here with Tim Kelly. Yeah, the
Tim Kelly Show. Indie Wednesday, playing all the best in new indie country.
Don't touch that dial.
We're just getting started.
The Tim Kelly Show.
Listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, the #1 indie country radio station in the world, according to Google.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio. It is Indie Wednesday. I'm playing the best in new country music, and I've got some great radio interviews tonight on the program. Lisa Thornquist from Nashville, Tennessee is with us tonight. How are you, my friend?
I'm really great. Thank you so much, Tim. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I sure been looking forward to this interview. Thank you for doing the program.
Me too.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
I appreciate it too. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Hey, I'm loving your accent too. You are a Swedish country artist, and I'm in a station in Sweden. They've been around since 1979, Radio 94.3 in Sweden, and asked for this program. So you're going to be on Sweden tonight. How about that?
Oh, that's a bonus.
Absolutely. Love it. And so you say your last name is Thornquist, and it is Scandinavian. Is that right?
It is, yes, very Scandinavian. It's a tongue twister for people, especially here in the South. Most people do really well with it. I'm pretty surprised actually, but it's kind of a little bit amusing for me to hear when people try to pronounce it and they go, "How do you say that?" But it's funny, yeah.
Well, it's sure glad to have you on the program, and we're going to talk about how you got to Nashville and everything. But you have performed in other countries. You've actually done performances in Sweden, England, Argentina. You've done multiple venues there and festivals, and also performed in South America. And boy, we sure have our hearts and thoughts and prayers go out to those folks who were lost in that earthquake, and then they're still, I think, searching for some. And boy, that's just been something to see. That's terrible, wasn't it?
Yeah, gosh, that's really, my heart goes out to all of those people. That's, there's so many disasters, like natural disasters that's going on, and I was in LA as well, and we, during that time when I was in LA, there was an earthquake, and I wasn't quite prepared for that because we don't have that kind of climate. In Scandinavia, we have snow and sleet and all of that, but earthquakes, I wasn't quite prepared for, and here in Nashville, you have tornadoes. So I have to go through the wars.
Well, I could tell you stories about those. I've been in 2 tornadoes here in Missouri since I got here, and I was in an earthquake too, or several of them actually. We had a couple of first. I was in San Diego from 1986 to 1990, living in San Diego. So I've been in a few of those earthquakes and rumblers too.
Wow, yeah, it's kind of an eye opener, and. So wasn't quite prepared for that, but it obviously can happen, and so.
Well, you drew.
There's no way to kind of prepare for that either. So.
Right, you drew a crowd of about 60,000 people in San Pedro when you performed there. Is what I was going to get at, and man, that's a bunch of people. So you're getting your music out there for sure. Yeah.
That is a bunch of people. I can tell you a little bit about. Well, I wanted to go to Argentina and check out the country music scene for a little while. It wasn't. I wasn't planning to stay there for nearly 3 years, but I got there. I went to Buenos Aires, and there was a smaller country festival called Santa Anita. So I took part of that, and I met some great people. And then I heard through them that we have a bigger country festival in September. It's held there every year, and there's around 60,000 people, and it's spread out 3 days. And I thought, well, that would be fantastic. I really want to take part in that one, and so I did, and it was such a fun experience, and that was obviously a much bigger crowd than what I'm used to, and but it was a great festival, and I had a really great time, and I also made really great friends along the way that are within the country scene. So
that's awesome, and that's what it's all about. Even to this day, when you go out and do shows and do things in Nashville, the people you get to meet along the way, and that's why I do this radio program is meeting people like you. It's all about the journey. We don't know where it's going to take us, do we? Yet we're still doing our thing, and we love doing it. It's our passion, but it's because of those folks that we meet along the way, and we get to tell our story, and they get to hear ours. There's nothing better.
Exactly. It's really all about the journey, and of course it's nice to have dreams and goals, but if you don't enjoy the journey, then there's not much point to it. You got to enjoy every day and live every day, like, and just enjoying that artistic journey. That's what's so fun about it, and the creative path and meeting all those people along the way. I've met some, through the different continents that I've been, meeting people through music, and that's what I love, absolutely love most of all. And you never know who you're going to meet and what they can bring to your life, or whatever input you can have to their life. And there is a stage for everybody, to kind of a platform for everybody to do, and we all have our paths to kind of be creative, and it's so much fun. I absolutely love it. So,
your path started at a very early age, as I hear a lot of times, but at the age of 4, it says you were captivated by the legendary music group ABBA, and I tell you what, it made me think of Dancing Queen right away, because I started DJing in the 80s, and I was playing that.
I'm more of a singing queen.
Oh man, I know, right? I started playing 80s music back in the 80s, and I loved ABBA too. I think they were even a little bit earlier than that, but you gravitated toward mainstream pop, but there was a lady that really got you into country music by the name of Dolly Parton, and that did it for you, huh?
Oh gosh, I grew up listening to ABBA, and that's kind of I didn't understand English at the time. I was just singing along, making up words, because I didn't understand the language until later. So, but I think it's for, their melodies really struck with me, and I just played them non-stop until there were scratches. So that's what I grew up with. And then obviously radio in Sweden, very sort of, influenced by pop music, rock. So that's kind of what I grew up with. I didn't really grow up a lot with country music, apart from the major stars like Dolly Parton and Islands in the Stream. That came on quite a bit.
Yep, I love that one.
So I didn't grow up at all with country music. It was all like kind of, well, that's nice. It was just predominantly Dolly Parton that kind of ruled at that time in the 80s when I grew up. So she came on, but then obviously later in life, I kind of, in my 40s, I kind of heard a band on the radio called Sugarland, and I was so captivated by them, their performances, and I'm very drawn to like big female voices. So Jennifer Nettles, that's in the band, she like her energy on stage and her vocal performance really took me to another. I was so inspired by her, so that made me go into like thinking, well, maybe I should sing country music.
Right.
So that's how we started.
Yeah, that song "Stuck Like Glue," it says that she did back in 2014. Boy, it's been that long ago, but you've probably been stuck like glue to country music ever since, right?
I have. It's now been a few years. I came to Nashville in 2016, so that's where my country journey actually started. And through that, I kind of, I started. I went to Nashville. I went to New York, Nashville, and New Orleans, and that was my country. That's where my country journey started.
Right.
And from 2016, that's kind of my journey onwards, and it's been country ever since.
Hey, I love it. And Jennifer Nettles, by the way, is a pretty good actress. She played Dolly Parton in that movie called The Coat of Many Colors, and we watch it every Christmas. It's one of my wife's favorite Christmas movies to watch. Coat of Many Colors, and with Jennifer Nettles, she's a great actress as well. And she played Dolly Parton's mom, by the way, actually.
Yeah. She's so diverse. She's, her vocal range and the acting, and she's very musical. I mean, she can play all kinds of different instruments, and so she's very versatile, and I really aspire. But I think for me, with her, it's a lot about her energy on stage that I'm so drawn to. She absolutely gives it all, and her voice and everything. So that's why I'm drawn to people that kind of have that you can tell that they really love what they do,
right,
and give it 100% in everything that they do. And that's kind of what I'm very drawn to. And it's the same with Dolly, of course. I mean, she's non-stop,
made a rock album even here not too long ago. She can do anything, huh?
She can do anything, and it's just kind of like I'm very inspired by their drive, and and just doing different things. They are not just one track pony. I mean, Dolly's very business minded as well, so she's very smart lady, but she's just so funny as well. She's just legendary. Like, she's so versatile as well in every aspect, and that's what people can relate to those people, I think. That they're so versatile, they're so down to earth, that people can relate. And I think that's what people need these days, that we can relate. It's not just like you just sprung to a stardom and there is no, we can't relate to the artist other than you are just this big star. Whereas Dolly, she's so everything. For me, she should be president.
I know, right? She's got a theater here in Branson, Missouri, where I'm at. It's called the Dolly Parton Stampede, and then the Dollywood is part of Silver Dollar City. It's the same theme park. We have a theme park here at 1880s Theme Park that owns Dollywood as well in Pigeon Forge. So her name's on it and everything, and she's part owner of all this stuff. But yeah, she's into a lot of stuff, and I saw here just recently too. She's going to be doing some like truck stop type convenience stores, kind of like the Buc-ee's that we have here in Springfield, Missouri. She's kind of competing with that now, so she's got it going on. Always has had.
Always working on something, and you kind of when those kind of people, they get asked, don't you never stop? And it's like, well, you start one project and then that leads to something else and that leads to something else, so you're just on the go all the time. Your life doesn't stop because you have created an album or whatever, or released something. There are so many different projects that you're constantly working on, so one thing kind of leads to another. So that's how it works.
She's getting up there in age too. She's had some health battles here recently and had to take a break from doing live performances so much and things like that. But it does keep you young when you keep your mind busy and keep yourself always creative. And creative minds, man, there's just there's nothing like it. And I know you have that too. And so you are also an instrumentalist. You play both piano and guitar. Now, did you take lessons on both, or did you teach yourself how to play, or what?
No, I'm not gifted to. I'm not self-taught in that way. I started to play piano when I was around 8. My parents wanted me and my sister to learn an instrument, so I chose the biggest one. But,
I joke about it. I said I tried to pick up the piano when I was young too, but they're pretty heavy.
They're pretty heavy, yeah. So, but yeah, so I played for a few years, and at that point I don't know, I wanted to learn ABBA songs. And that was my draw, because I'm kind of like, well, I want to, be the fifth member of ABBA. Didn't quite work out that way, but so I played a little bit piano, and then it wasn't until I got into country music that I thought, well, piano is pretty heavy. Why don't I start taking lessons playing guitar? So I got a teacher when I was in Buenos Aires, and I started to take lessons there. So I'm pretty basic in both. I just need to pick it up a little bit more, but it's just easier to bring a guitar and be on stage and stuff like that. But so yeah, I play it kind of basic, a bit about both. So
awesome. It says an interesting aspect of your career, Lisa, is that you are multi-creative, and so you've successfully solidified yourself as an up-and-coming filmmaker. Now, I always talk about, wouldn't it be cool if one of your songs got into a film like Dolly Parton doing 9 to 5 and that kind of thing? She did that movie, and then her buddy Kenny Rogers had that whole Gambler series, so the Gambler song ended up in movies and stuff. But you've actually done that as well. You make films, and you've had multiple nominations and even wins under your belt, it says. And most of them are based on music. Is there anything that we would know that we may have seen in the theater or something?
No, not yet, but it's in the works.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually working on something else. I think that this is kind of a little bit interesting how that came about, because I didn't know that I was a filmmaker until I went to Argentina, and then I had this idea that I was in the recording studio, and then in my mind I just had this visualized how I was going to make this music video, and that's how it came about. That I visualized the whole music video, and then I asked the producer, "Would you play a part in my music video?" And he goes, "Yes." And then I asked my vocal teacher, "Would you be interested to play a part in it?" And then I asked my friend, "Would you be interested?"
Wow.
So I utilized my friends and my, that's how I started the journey of filmmaking and created my own music video. And I can't tell you what it's going to be about, because I don't know myself. Sometimes it just comes to me.
Uh-huh.
So they're all probably quite different. So that's how everything started in regards to the filmmaking, and now it's kind of evolved a little bit, and I've came up with an idea that it's a cinematic. It's going to be a cinematic movie about my journey from 2016 till current, and about my dream to get on the Grand Ole Opry stage.
Uh-huh.
But there are a lot of obstacles, obviously, through that journey, because I'm from a different country. I have a lot of issues that I have to solve, practical issues and things like that. And but it's going to be a film played out, and I am going to be putting the music to that. So it's going to be a mix of cover songs and original songs, but they have to fit the narrative of the storyline. So it's going to be played out. I'm going to be on stage, but I'm not going to be talking. So it's going to be like a movie, and I'm just singing to the movie.
Okay.
And so I'm creating this show, and I've done the outline for it. And eventually I will be setting up my own show, my own production show, so people can come. I don't have a big following yet, but I'm hoping to kind of draw an audience through this concept that I just thought about literally about 2 weeks ago. And I'm putting that together, and then I'm going to start launching it. So initially it will be like, friends that please come and watch my show.
That's awesome.
and hopefully they will invite somebody else, and then that's how it kind of works, because I would like to be more self-efficient, like I want to go the entrepreneurial way in so many things. So this is my way of kind of like, well, I want to do it my way or the highway. I want to do it my way, and
I love it.
So this is what I'm working on right now, basically.
You know, that lady we were talking about earlier, Dolly Parton, she didn't have a big following either at one point. And in fact, she didn't know if people were going to really like her voice because it was so different. She got on this show called The Porter Wagner Show, and he's from West Plains, Missouri, about an hour and 30 minutes from where I'm broadcasting from tonight in Branson, Missouri. And when she got on that show and basically got discovered by Porter Wagner, as they say, the rest is history. You know, folks just loved it, and they couldn't wait to hear the next song and the next song. So it's going to be the same way with you. I think once you get that production done, we're going to be waiting for the next one and the next one, and that's really going to take off. It sounds awesome.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I hope so. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, 3 of your songs are going to take off tonight on this program. The first one is called 100 Year Reign. Tell us about this one, and we'll play it.
100 Year Reign. I am more of like a creator. I have some input in that song, but predominantly it was written by Kimberly Perry from the band Perry. And with another 2 songwriters, John Bettis, who's written for big stars like Madonna, Michael Jackson, Gladys Knight. You can look him up. He's a big songwriter. I think I don't know how much he's doing right now, but he's written so many songs. And Michael Davey, who is a producer here in Nashville. And I got connected with Michael through social media and told him my story and everything. And I went into the studio, and he'd already written this song together with Kimberly and John. And I heard it as a demo, and I just thought, wow, this is such a great song, and it's just sitting in the archives. And I said, please, can I record this song? And so I went into the studio and recorded it.
There you go. Absolutely. I love it. You know, I told you about the KICR Songwriter Showcases, all demo songs over there on my website, too. So there's a lot of great songs in there that are already just hanging out, waiting for somebody to record them. And, you know, these songwriters, they're a different breed, and you've probably seen that in Nashville and even went to maybe some of the songwriter rounds. You know, they've got hundreds and hundreds of songs, don't they, that they've written yet to be recorded. And I hear some of the largest libraries when I interview some of those folks. Pretty wild.
Wow, yeah, that's amazing. There are so many songs that need to be played and heard, rather than, you know, the same songs are playing on the radio. And that's what I love about your show, is that you playing us indie artists and getting that exposure for, you know, all the work we do. And I think that's so great. So thank you so much for that.
Oh, you're welcome. And I love doing that because it's always something fresh and new, and I never know who I'm going to talk to sometimes on this program. It's our very first interview tonight, but I'm having so much fun. I'd already like to invite you back and do another one later on down the road.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, and I love talking about the new music. You know, people like, well, I don't really know if I'm into that new country, but they judge radio by what they're hearing on mainstream radio a lot of times, and internet radio is something totally different. You know, it's its own animal, and sometimes we get some of the music that the world needs to hear that's even better than what they're putting out on mainstream, I believe. So.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think you take pieces from everywhere, but I think people in general, they like variety. We don't just like to listen to the same song coming on every 10 minutes. And that's kind of, you know, I like to myself to hear new music, and then you add that to your list, you know, and that's what's so exciting about music.
You got it.
So this is, I prefer independent radio, where you hear, you know, the stories behind it, and people's, you know, most of us we've had interesting lives, and how the creative journey came about, and that's what people can relate to, not just through lyrics, but also somebody's personal story. And that's also why I want to do my show, because it's not just about the lyrics, it's about your journey, your life story can relate to so many different aspects to somebody else's life. So I think through music, and, you know, we can be so creative within that realm of, you know, being relatable to other aspects of our lives.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Well, we're going to play 100-Year Rain, and then we're going to come back and talk about Rewind, and then I'm More. We've got Lisa Thornquist with us tonight on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best, on this Indie Wednesday.
You walked in, and I knew just a little bit would be too much of you. Those gray eyes were like a thunderheads, took a young girl's heart away, and you left the ring. Washed out every bridge that goes back to yesterday, where the water rose and carried me away. Looking out my window, and my world forever changed by you, just passing through like 100-year rain. I asked my coffee cup to tell me why those same lips I kissed wouldn't tell me goodbye. Like a storm comes every 100 years, struck a lightning flash. and drown me in tears. Wash down every bridge that goes back to yesterday, where the water rose and carried me away. Looking out my window and my world forever changed by you, just passing through like a 100-year rain. I got farmer's blood running through my veins. I'm gonna be alright, but it was one hell of a rain. Wash down every bridge that goes back to yesterday, where the water rose and carried me away. I'm looking out my window and my world forever changed by you, just passing through. Oh, and I get over you like a 100-year rain.
Her name is Lisa Thornquist. That is called 100-Year Rain. And I'll tell you what, when I left the town that I grew up in, Fort Scott, Kansas, a little bitty town, but in 1986, right after I left and went to San Diego, California for 4 years, they had what was called the 100-Year Flood. I mean, it just kept coming and kept coming. So it rained a lot. My grandma was still there, and she showed pictures of everything. And, oh, it was devastating. And, you know, we still get a lot of those floods every now and then, don't we?
Yeah.
Feels like it's rained for 100 years is what I'm getting at, right?
100-year flood, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good title, isn't it?
It is.
I was drawn to the title initially, but it's also a good song. So.
Yep. You know, and I get a lot of those interesting song titles in my email, and I never know really what they're about until I ask you guys, the artist, about the story behind it. You've got a one-word song title just simply called Rewind we're going to play next. Tell us about this one.
Rewind, yeah, that's also written by the same people, actually. So I had John, who I was talking to, my producer, and he actually sent me a library of songs, and these two were 100-Year Rain and Rewind. They were on top of the list, and I just thought, wow, these are really, really well written. I like the melody, and I just was very drawn. For me, it's I had a friend, she asked me what I'm most drawn to. I mean, being a songwriter, of course, the lyrics are really important. But for me, foremost is the melody comes first. Mm-hmm. And the lyrics are important. But for me, because growing up, listening to ABBA, I didn't understand the lyrics. So it's always been like the song, the melody came first, and then I understood the lyrics. So it's always been that way. It's kind of, but I understand with songwriters, the lyrics are so important, and it has to connect with people and all of that. But
I'm so glad you mentioned all that, because that's a question I ask a lot of time. Are you more lyric based? Do you have to hear the hook and the melody first, or that kind of thing? You answered every bit of that, and you're right about ABBA. I mean, that's such a dancing queen, such a catchy tune and a beat. And I think that too, when the lyrics repeat itself, and then the audience out there listening to it can start singing along, dancing, and that kind of thing, and it gets them involved. I mean, that's a hit song right there.
Yeah, if they were just singing blah, 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 and you just heard the melody, I think you still like the melody because it's such a hook. And I think it's the same thing, kind of learning a language. It's like for young kids learning a language, the cognitive, you mimic a lot. And sometimes you might not understand what you're saying, but you mimic, and that's kind of how it works for me
Right.
in that sense. And so as soon as I hear a good melody, I'm there. Then the lyrics come secondary to me. So I could be out somewhere and I can hear a song, and I can't, maybe in the distance, I can, I just hear the melody, and I'm thinking, that is a good melody, that's got a good hook or whatever, and I'm drawn to it, and that's how it is for me. Anyway.
Well, the third song we're going to play, called I'm More, I was listening to the lyrics of this song before we got on here doing the live interview tonight, and there's a lyric in there that says, I'm more than just a pretty face, and I thought, you know what, I'm more than just a face for radio too, you know?
I love that, yeah.
Tell us about that one too, and we'll play it.
I'm more. Gosh, I get music from everywhere, all different corners of the earth, and this is actually a shout out to Kent Mathis, who is my partner. He's a songwriter, and he has a talent for it, and he showed me some of his lyrics, and I was kind of thought, hold on a minute, I like the lyrics of this. It kind of resonated a little bit, and then I thought, I'm going to take these lyrics, and I asked Michael, who wrote The 100-Year Rain and Rewind, if he would be interested to work on the music side and create the melody, and he said yes. So I took those lyrics, and it was meant to be as a surprise for my partner, because he didn't know actually that I took the lyrics and brought them to the studio. It was supposed to be like a gift, and then have a fully fledged song, and then just play it for him. And then I was going to say to him, does the lyrics resonate with you? But during that process, I couldn't keep it quiet. I actually told him about it all. So it wasn't much of a surprise.
Hard to keep a secret, isn't it?
Oh gosh, yeah, it's a bit hard sometimes, but I got so excited about the whole thing. But so together with Michael, we fitted the lyrics. So he came out with the melody within, I would say, 15 minutes.
Wow.
Which is so fascinating how somebody who can just put a melody, you see the lyrics, and we just rearranged them a little bit and to fit that melody, and he just took out the melody in 15 minutes, and the song was done. And this is how professionals, like people who worked in the industry for so long, it's just come second nature to them.
That's awesome.
But for me, that was like a master in the works. It's like it was like watching a wizard in a way. Like,
isn't that something?
just put together, like how, and I'm like, I got my guitar out, and I was ready. Like, okay, well, this is gonna take us a couple of hours. And it took him 15 minutes, and I didn't even get my guitar out the case before he had the melody down.
Isn't that something? Well, it's that kind of talent and people that you have in your corner and your voice behind it that is going to eventually, I think, one day get you to your dream gig of performing at the Grand Ole Opry. You've been in Nashville for, I think you said 5 years, so you're halfway into that 10-year town, as they call it in Nashville, and well on your way, Lisa. Thanks for doing this program, and it's great to watch your career blossom. I'm going to be looking forward to our next interview already. This has been fun.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Tim.
You're welcome. Where can folks find Lisa Thornquist if they want to check out more on social media?
Yeah, thank you.
Where can they find you? Facebook?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm on Facebook under Lisa Thornquist. It's spelled, I don't know if you I need to spell it out, but it's a QVIST at the end. So thorn, as in a thorn in my side, and then QVIST. Yep. So I'm on Facebook. I have my music separate from my personal one, but I'm also on Instagram, on YouTube.
Okay.
Where I've posted all my videos, and so that's predominantly when I post my stuff
I love
on
it.
YouTube.
Hey, I got a better thorn than one in your side. How about thorn on a rose? I get a lot of roses give to me on TikTok. They give you gifts and stuff on here, so they got thorns on them, but I love a rose. I bet you do too.
Oh, Oh yeah. I love roses. They're beautiful.
Well, thank you for doing this program, and continue on your journey. It's great to have you on the program, and it's been a pleasure playing your music, and we're going to continue to do that even after this interview is over. So we'll put you out there to the world like you're wanting to do, and congratulations.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much for talking to me.
You are welcome. Thank you for doing the same. Her name is Lisa Thornquist. It is QVIST behind Thorn. Go check her out. Yes. She's awesome. Yes. This is Rewind, and I'm More is coming up on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Should have been raining when I met you. Would have been a better way to begin. But the day was so bright, everything felt so right. There was no way to know when you smiled at me, hello. We'd work out like a sad picture show. Rewind, I'm fine. This movie of me is all mine. I'm starting it over without you. No more side story. Unhappy endings bore me. I'm changing that next time. Back it up, rewind. Maybe you were so good at the love scenes that I just couldn't read between the lines. I was caught in a dream like a star on the screen. When it finally sunk in, it was all just pretend. This little girl was gone with the wind. Rewind, I'm fine. This movie of me is all mine. I'm starting it over without you. No more side story. Unhappy endings bore me. I'm changing that next time. Back it up, rewind. There was no way to know when you smiled at me, hello. We'd work out like a sad picture show. Rewind, I'm fine. This movie of me is all mine. I'm starting it over without you. No more side story. Unhappy endings bore me. I'm changing that next time. Back it up, rewind. Rewind.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I wish I could fly on these wings tonight. Soar over the ocean blue. Find something real and true. I wish they could see me. I wish it was easy. Nobody understands just who I am. But I'm more than just a pretty face. More than pleasure or pain, sunshine or rain. I'm more, baby, what can't they see? There's so much more living inside of me. more than a random glance from cashier number 3. I'm more than a midnight text, falling asleep. I'm more than a stranger walking down the street. I wish you could understand just who I am, 'cause I'm more than just a pretty face, more than pleasure or pain, sunshine or rain. I'm more, baby, what can't they see? There's so much more living inside of me. I know there are diamonds and hidden pearls. Baby, I'm gonna find them somewhere in this world. I'm more than just a pretty face, more than pleasure or pain, sunshine or rain. I'm more, baby, what can't they see? There's so much more living inside of me. Living inside of me.
Her name is Lisa Thornquist from Nashville, Tennessee. That is called I'm More. Then before that, a great tune called Rewind, and also 100 Year Reign. She sent over 3 great songs, and we had one great interview. Thank you, Lisa, for doing the program. And like I said, I'd love to have you back. Just hit me up by email, and we'll book our next radio interview. It'll be a lot of fun as well, and maybe we get to talk about some new songs and all of that. And thank you for being on the program. It was great to hear your stories behind the songs. Welcome to the third hour of the Tim Kelly Show, live from Branson, Missouri. From the live show capital of the world, I am live on my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. We're also live on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio and TikTok at Tim Kelly On Air. And I want to say hello to everybody watching on Facebook Live as well. We just picked up the 14th radio station that this program is syndicated on. I want to give a big shout out again to 89.9 KIC. That is Kick Country out of Montreal, Canada. And the program director is my good friend Brian Moon. Now, Brian Moon is also a country music artist. He works with my good friends at Clarksville Creative Sound, and he's got a great song I'm going to open up hour number 3 with. It is called Should I Be Doing This? I think you should, Brian. You sing pretty good. On KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Should I be doing this? Should I steal a kiss? Deep down I know it's wrong. Should I go back home? I'll wear her wedding band. Don't think she'd understand. It is what it is. Should I be doing this? You had your chance long ago. You went your way, I went mine. But now you're back, hanging around. And up till now, I was doing fine. Should I be doing this? Should I steal a kiss? Deep down I know it's
took some time to let you go. Too many nights I walked the floor. If I give in, she'll walk out. Maybe I should think on this some more. Should I be doing this? Should I steal a kiss? Deep down I know it's wrong. Should I go back home? I'll wear her wedding band. Don't think she'd understand. It is what it is. Should I be doing this? Yeah, it is what it is. Should I be doing this?
This hour of The Tim Kelly Show is sponsored by Robert Eskridge Country. Find Robert Eskridge Country on the sponsors tab at KICRIndyCountryRadio.com and on RobertEskridgeCountry.com.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play. This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music. I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
In the hills, great grandpappy had him still. Drank his cleaver with no tin cup. From Blackberry Creek all the way to McCarr, crossing Buskirk Bridge into Maid One. People know who you are. They were simple times with tough as hell. Mama got her water from a well. Folks drive by and say hello. We're baptized in the blood, washed by the Lamb. You needed help to give you a hand. Don't you know that's who I am? And McCoys, the Pinkerton men, coal mine wars, they came and went. $1 billion fields gone away. But if you listen close to the whisper winds, remembering times when I was a kid, the stories old Mount could tell. Well, they were simple times with tough as hell. Mama got her water from a well. Folks drive by to say hello. Baptized in the blood and washed by the Lamb. You needed help to give you a hand. Don't you know that's who I am? Well, that's who I am. Country roads take me home. Oh, country roads take me home. Now ain't much changing these Kentucky hills. I bought the land that holds still. I can still hear those hollers scream. Simple times are tough as hell. Mama got her water from a well. Folks drive by, say hello.
There is another fine sponsor right there of the Tim Kelly Show. That is Robert Eskridge and his whole band. It is called Robert Eskridge and the Southern Days. It is DAZE on Southern Days. So go give them a like and a follow on social media. Tell them you heard Who I Am on the Tim Kelly Show tonight for the third time of playing that song. And you can check them out also on the sponsors tab at KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com. How about the latest single from Elizabeth Ann from the state of Texas? This is called Sister. Sing it again. How about the fifth time on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
From the time my little boots hit the floor, I remember my daddy's old six-string rusted and worn. He taught me a lot about honky-tonks, whiskey and singing country songs. Yeah, Daddy sure loved to hear me sing. I hear him holler from the back, sing it again, sister, sing it again, yeah. Yeah, I bet. From Fort Worth to Abilene, Austin, Lubbock, everywhere in between, raising hell and singing good old country. Country roads to a Houston show. Been to Nashville and back again. There's just nothing like a Texas crowd, rowdy and loud. Sing it again, sister, sing it again, yeah. Yeah, I'll bet. From Fort Worth to Abilene, Austin, Lubbock, everywhere in between, raising hell and singing good old country. Daddy's on the front row, boots on the road, gives me a wink and a grin. I didn't know he knew way back then I'd be raising hell and singing good old country. Yeah, I'll bet. From Fort Worth to Abilene, Austin, Lubbock, everywhere in between, raising hell and singing good old country. Sing it again, sister, sing it
Feel good time.
Turn the dial up, let your heart unwind.
Fresh new voices rolling down your way. We're riding into town on a brand new wave. It's a Tim Kelly Show. Indie Wednesday, spinning all the best in new indie country.
Back road bars
To big bright dreams. You hear tomorrow stars first, right here with Tim Kelly. Yeah, the Tim Kelly Show. Indie Wednesday, playing all the best in new indie country.
Don't touch that dial.
We're just getting started.
The Tim Kelly Show.
Indie Wednesday.
Just a boy waiting to be a man, making my own money any way that I can. Picking up soda bottles for a dime, trapped and shoved men will sell a dozen a time. Making $1 as a young boy, working for your own brought plenty of joy. Running my traps every day in the creek, not a shirt on my back and wading bare feet. Never had much when I was growing up. I was taught to work and not rely on luck. Always had a knack for making $1. Times were hard down in the holler. I got a whole $1 for planting the corn, made some picking up sticks after a storm. Saving my money, but what should I buy? Maybe those new metal tracks that caught my eye. Never had much when I was growing up. I was taught to work and not rely on luck. Always had a knack for making $1. Times were hard down in the holler. I often folks I crossed paths with in my life. So many left a mark I'll never forget. They're the only debt that I'll never regret. Never had much when I was growing up. I was taught to work and not rely on luck. I always had a knack for making a dollar. Times are hard down in the holler. Never had much when I was growing up. I was taught to work and not rely on luck. I always had a knack for making a dollar. Times are hard down in the holler. I always had a knack for making a dollar. Times are hard down in the holler.
That is a brand new single out from Troy Cross. We just did an interview a few weeks ago and talked about that song and a few of his other great songs as well. It is called Making a Dollar, Troy Cross, and it's just like the cross, that's right, that Jesus died on. And he's got a good-looking logo that looks like that as well. He's got some great-looking merch, so check him out on TroyCrossMusic.com, I believe is the website, and tell him Tim Kelly from The Tim Kelly Show sent you, and you can check out our latest interview in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives on my website at KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com. This next artist from Canada and I have booked an interview. It will be her very first, and she's kind of nervous about it, but she'll do fine. And we're going to talk about this great song called Wasn't Even Drinking. Her name is Kalisha Lauren on the Tim Kelly Show right now from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on this Indie Wednesday.
I'll say that it was the moonshine, or those shots of Patron, maybe some old country band that started playing our song. See, I didn't mean to call you the good old Jim Beam made me blue. The buzz made me miss him, but who am I kidding? 'Cause I wasn't even drinking. Call it what it was, just want something real. Blame it on the bottle, 'cause it's a hard pill to swallow, so shrug it off and try to play it cool. But I wasn't even drinking, just got to thinking about you. I'll tell my friends I got so drunk I couldn't think half straight. See, I didn't know right from wrong. They wouldn't carry the weight. I'll come up with every excuse to make them think I'm over you. 'Cause the buzz made me miss him. So who am I kidding? 'Cause I wasn't even drinking. Call it what it was, just want something real.
This is Nick Taylor, and you're listening to The Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday on KICR, Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's best.
Streak in a little tiny house where the floorboards creak. Never look back, not a second look. I read all the rules, but never the book. So you gotta dance like you mean it. You gotta look like you've seen it. Laugh till it hurts in your Sunday best or an old t-shirt. Life is too short for ifs, ands, or buts, so let it all out. Just go nuts. I miss hearing that screen door slamming shut. The old back roads and that old Ford truck. Bare feet on the lawn in the summer heat. Grandma baking our favorite treats. So you gotta dance like you mean it. You gotta look like you've seen it. Laugh till it hurts in your Sunday best or an old t-shirt. Life is too short for ifs, ands, or buts, to let it all out. Just go nuts. So you gotta dance like you mean it. You gotta look like you've seen it. Laugh till it hurts in your Sunday best or an old t-shirt. Life is too short for ifs, ands, or buts. Let it all out. Just go nuts. Let it all out. Just go nuts. Life is too short for ifs, ands, or buts, so let it all out. Just go nuts. Yeah, you gotta go nuts. You gotta go nuts. Oh, you gotta go nuts. Come on and go nuts.
That is a brand new single from my good friend Rick Reese from Canada. Rick is R-I-K, Rick Reese, and that is called Just Go Nuts. Man, what a great song. And we're going nuts over here on TikTok right now as we speak at Tim Kelly on Air. Come and join the party. We're having a great time. And we're also hanging out on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio and Facebook Live as well. You guys are in for a treat on this next song. It's a hit, I'm telling you. This will be the 6th time I've played it. She is the director of New Artist Promotions for Michigan, and she's a great artist, and one of her songs is going to play in Michigan on mainstream radio on the 12th of this month too, so be listening for that. Backseat Hallelujah is the one I picked tonight to play from Trisha Marie on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on this Indie Wednesday.
Mama said love would find its way when the timing was right someday. I rolled my eyes and shook my head after all the tears I'd shed. And you showed up out of nowhere, wind blown hair and a country prayer. One kiss under that dashboard glow, and suddenly I knew. Backseat hallelujah, hands on me like truth does. Windows fogged up in your truck, with the radio turned up. Heaven in a Chevrolet, heartbeat singing, stay, stay, stay. I found God in the way you love me. Backseat hallelujah. Church bells ring on Sunday mornings, but I hear angels when you're calling. Every scar and every bruise led me straight to you. Oh, backseat hallelujah. Hands on me like truth does. Windows fogged up in your truck with the radio turned up. Heaven in a Chevrolet, heartbeat singing, stay, stay, stay. I found God in the way you love me. Backseat hallelujah. Who knew salvation wore blue jeans and smelled like gasoline? Backseat hallelujah. You turned my baby into us, and every prayer I ever prayed was answered in your touch. Heaven in a Chevrolet, heartbeat singing, stay, stay, stay. I found God in the way you love me. Backseat hallelujah. Backseat hallelujah.
The Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday Go, from Branson, Missouri, where the new songs roll. The Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday Go, KICR, new country's best. Turn it up and ride, right here tonight. Fresh cuts, new truth for your drive home alive. The Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday Go, from Branson, Missouri, where the new songs roll. The Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday Go, KICR, new country's best. KICR, the Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday. It's Friday night, just a few minutes more. Gonna see me running out the door. Waited forever for a hot summer's day. I caught some craving, I need to get away. The car is loaded, my bags are all packed. Let's hit the road, I don't want to look back. Finally, it's the weekend, get me out of this place. It's the weekend, need the sun on my face. It's the weekend, time to clear my mind. It's the weekend, leave it all far behind. We spent some time hanging down by the lake. Wind and the waves take my blues away. On the beach, just enjoying the view. Falling in love way too easy to do. I can't remember having so much fun. I wish the summer could go on and on. Yeah, it's a weekend, get me out of this place. It's a weekend, need the sun on my face. It's the weekend, time to clear my mind. It's the weekend, leave it all far behind.
He is making his radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show on this Indie Wednesday. His name is KC Carter. And KC Carter with a great tune called It's the Weekend. Well, I played it right in the middle of the week, but we're getting you over the hump and we're getting you closer and closer to the weekend with every minute that passes by. And boy, this is the fastest 3 hours in radio tonight as well. And that is a perfect song for New Music Friday, so you'll be hearing it again come up this Friday as well. This next artist has a brand new single out to radio. I have played it for now the 8th time, and it is fantastic. She is from Cleveland, and so thus the song Close to Cleveland. My good friend Anna Scott from Nashville on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
I grew up close to Cleveland, same house my mom was raised in, with a winding driveway off a county road. 10 minutes from Lake Erie, in the summer we spent nearly every minute out there fishing on our boat. So I'll be rooting for the Browns this football season. I can't help it, I grew up close to Cleveland. I'm getting used to being landlocked, playing honky tonks, and I've got a studio with a skyline view. I'm following the music, call my mom when I get homesick. She keeps me up on all the local news. She don't mind my dreaming, she just wishes I could keep it close to Cleveland. I've seen all kinds of coastlines in the Rocky Mountain sky. So many pretty places on the map. But there's nothing like a visit with my family at Christmas. I know my heart's at home when I go back. The hardest part is leaving, 'cause nowhere ever will come close to Cleveland. The hardest part is leaving. Oh, the hardest part is always leaving, 'cause nowhere ever will come close to Cleveland.
KICR, the Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday go. From Branson, Missouri, where the new songs roll. The Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday go. KICR, New Country's Best. Turn it up and ride, right here tonight. Fresh cuts, new truth for your drive home light. The Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday go. From Branson, Missouri, where the new songs roll. The Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday go. KICR, New Country's Best. KICR, the Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday.
Knock me down for a moment. What am I gonna do? My pride has been shaken. Doubt is creeping in. Nobody's gonna lend a hand. Is the devil gonna win? Gotta grab my bootstraps, pick my ass off the floor. Dust me off, straighten my hat, reach for that bottle and more. 'Cause right now, more than ever, I need a little grit. G4, get it done. I'll start right now. It's all up to me. See, we'll take no prisoners. Sometimes you just gotta find a little grit. A little grit. Look around, you're all alone. Help ain't on the way. Dig down deep inside your soul, especially on those rainy days. When everything relies on you, you find the I in team. There is no plan or path to walk, you know what I mean. Gotta grab my bootstraps, pick my ass off the floor. Dust me off, straighten my hat, reach for that bottle and more. 'Cause right now, more than ever, I need a little grit. G4, get it done. I'll start right now. It's all up to me. He will take no prisoners. Sometimes you just gotta find them now. Gotta grab my bootstraps, pick my ass off the floor. Dust me off, straighten my hat, reach for that bottle and more. Right now, more than ever, I need a little bread. G4, get it done. I'll start right now. It's all up to me. T will take no prisoners. Sometimes you just gotta
That is the latest single out to radio for Mike Sadinsky. It is called Grit. SudsBehindTheMic.com is his website. We did a great radio interview a few months ago. It is in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives as well, and that song does have some grit to it. Country music that rocks right there. Love it. Mike Sadinsky. How about my good friend Kyle Antone? It is K-I-L-E. Kyle Antone and his latest single. It's called Drink Some More on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Indie Wednesday.
Ever since you left me, I've been drinking alone, trying to drown the memory of all that I did wrong. The words I spoke in anger, the tears I made you cry, fade like yesterday as this whiskey slowly numbs my mind. But I know tomorrow I'll remember again all the things I did. Pain comes rolling in, the tears I'll cry, 'cause I know that I'm the one who hurt you so. Passion wasn't worth this pain, I'll never since you walked out that door. So tonight I'll just sit here and drink some more. I did, pain comes rolling in. The tears I'll cry, 'cause I know that I'm the one who hurt you so. The passion wasn't worth this pain, and I'll never be the same since you walked out that door. So tonight I'll just sit here and drink some more. Yeah, tonight I'll sit here and drink some more.
This is Troy Cross, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday, live from Branson, Missouri on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best.
But you acted like it. Was it really love? If it's just me trying. Heard your friends talking about the way she tied you down. I wish that they were joking. I bet you buy your roses and say that you're in love. I bet you let her know that she'll always be enough. That you're the man now that you said you couldn't be. If I'm honest, the thorn that cuts real deep. Said you didn't buy those roses for me. Would have been fine with bluebells or daisies. Highway flowers just sitting there waiting for you to stop your truck, put 'em in a Dixie cup. A real man would for sure, but that ain't what you were. I bet you buy your roses and say that you're in love. I bet you let her know that she'll always be enough. I hate that you're the man now that you said you couldn't be. If I'm honest, the thorn that cuts real deep. Said you didn't buy those roses for me. Boy, you got some nerve to give her an answer. You walked away too clean for how you drug me through the dirt. I bet you buy your roses and say that you're in love. I bet you let her know that she'll always be enough. I hate that you're the man now that you said you couldn't be. If I'm honest, the thorn that cuts real deep. Said you promised that you would never leave, but you didn't buy those roses for me.
That talented young lady is Shiloh Woods. It is called Buy Her Roses, and that is a fantastic song. What a way to end the show, and what a great show it's been. And by the way, Shiloh just sent me some cool merch. I will be wearing her merch on the program as well. So thank you, Shiloh, for that. I want to say thank you to my special guest tonight, Nick Taylor, Lisa Thornquist, for joining me on the program tonight. Tune in tomorrow night where every artist on the program gets 3 songs in a row played. We call it Triple Play Thursday. And my special guest will be a replay in hour number 1 from a previous interview we did a couple of months ago with my good friend Gary West. In hour number 2, my good friend Isabella Hartline will join me on the program, and we'll catch up with her and play some of her latest singles as well. The Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like the Tim Kelly Show on social media, and we will like you right back. Until next time, I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
Put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. Turn me on. Oh. I'll see you on the radio. Take him back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old dirt road. When it's freezing cold, I can sink your toes in warm white sand. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. So turn me on. Oh, I'll see you on the radio. I'm young, I'm old, I'm country, I'm rock and roll. So turn me on and turn it up.